Right, and here we've got Greg just doing a little bit of cutting in on our Stratford grass, which looks stunning on a lovely day like this. So you can see how we've got the two pieces coming together, where you've got the par direction facing you, which gives you the better looking of the grass, and then you can see the two pieces going to be brought out by Rick there. So the lads have put the two grasses together. And then what they're going to do, they're going to cut this in and they're going to put the joining tape in there. While Greg's here just cutting round the edges. Into the block edge. And here you can see the grano stone being whacked down with the edging, ready for these guys now to put the joining tape down. And just out of interest, you'll see on the grass where you get the roller mark, it just leaves a little indentation in the grass here. You can just see this here, this area here. This is where we roll the grass from the tube. So this piece comes over and that's the grip onto there. So that'll actually disappear, so don't worry about that when you get your grass delivered. That comes out. Once the sun gets on it, it'll start going up. So you can see this grass here, it's quite flat where it's been rolled out. This has been out for about 5-10 minutes, and you can see already it's piles come right the way up. Now we talk about removing two stitch lines, and this is what we mean by removing two stitch lines. So what we've got is the latex backing, and Greg here is cutting down as close as we can to the stitch line, and as you can see, naturally the grass fibres actually poke out to the side, which is the piece that's going to be joined on the second join. So that's been cut down there with a steady hand and a sharp knife. Notice Greg has all his fingers still.
Just about.
Just about. So he's cutting back there, and then we can see the residue that's left over. You can see there, he's cut that back. You can see on there, look, he's cut the stitch line and he's gone as close as he can to this stitch line. And you can see that's a really good example of the grass poking outwards. So that's your second piece that's going to be folded down. So the other piece will have an inward section.
You have to cut it back, because if you don't, this edge here that you get that comes from the factory, it's always damaged. You've got to take some off, otherwise it doesn't join properly.
There you go. That's from the horse's mouth himself. So have to cut back. You see Greg now finishing off his cutting. Okay, there we go, that's that bit done. Right, now we're going on to the second section now. So you've got the one piece that's hanging over. So Greg now If we have a look here, you can see that's going back on itself now, and that one's hanging over. So Greg will just cut that, and then we're going to put the tape down.